Hey everybody, I thought I might have had one of them, you seen that neck turn right? Shit, buddy, they should have put me in the movies. But, I got something I need to talk about. I don't know if it's incriminating. I have no clue. Well, if it's incriminating, it's not my car. You know what I mean? I was just on a test drive. Alright, so I was at work today and we had this Infiniti up there. This bitch is sexy. I love this Infiniti. Hard top convertible. Ooh, one that whips back. I do too. For reals, man, it was awesome. But that insurance guy, he came over, man, so I had to take him for a ride today, and I did something pretty stupid, man. This is actually called don't get too comfortable. I got too comfortable with this dude, man. He's from down south also, I was like, man, I just came from Beaumont, I came from Vidor, Texas. And he was like, man, I lived in Beaumont, a couple years after he got out the army, this and that, man. I was like, man, this dude's cool, man. Fuck this shit. This dude's cool. Yeah, we gonna get this insurance job. I think I might have fucked it up a little bit, but alright, so I took him out there on the shift points because dude let his his girlfriend, I wouldn't say old lady, but his girlfriend borrowed the car, and I think she backed up over something, but they say she ran over something. I think she backed up over something, so it hit the transmission pan, fucked it up just a little bit. So insurance adjuster come by, man, and my manager's like, hey man, you gotta do this, this, and this. I'm like, yes, sir. You know what I mean? What else am I gonna say? Like, dude, I gotta go rub one out in the bathroom. Ain't no time for that, man. I do that after the insurance adjuster leaves. And so I took him on this test drive. As soon as we take off, man, it's got like a little flare to it. You know what I mean? It's because she fucking hit some bullshit and it fucking smashed the valve body or whatever. All right, long story short, man, we hit this. I'm gonna tell you about the comfortable part. All right, so I bust that bitch underneath the bridge. You know what I mean about that bitch? That's that one that like, whoop, the other way. And as we're going underneath the bridge, we see this white woman, man. She's old, and she's wearing this fucking green afro, like stacked high green afro. And I'm like, hey, bro, hey, man, I found her, man. That's for you, bro. He was like, oh yeah. We need to stop and get her number, man. We gonna give it to everybody else, cause I'm a little scared of clowns. That's what he told me, and we started kicking up after that when he started telling me, he's from the South or whatever. You know how we are from the South. We really don't give too much shit, so we ain't gonna take no shit neither. Alright, so point being, when we got closer to the shop, I had to do some stop and go, but I get confused with stop and go. Sometimes stop and go means go and stop. So I go to we're talking, I'm looking to the left, I'm looking to the right, alright. Then all of a sudden, accidentally, I ran this red light. We had 3 cars coming towards us. Alright, so my first instinct in a car was, I'm gonna do a check mark. So I hauled that bitch, I fucking stomped the brakes, I turned to the left, and I was getting serious about this shit. Dale Earnhardt ain't got shit on Del Rey. Alright, so I stumped that shit, and I fucking turned it to the left and went going on straight, man. And I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I was like, did you pee your pants a little? It was like, no, man, it takes a little bit more than that to get me to pee my pants. But I about killed that dude. 3 cars in one deal, man. I had to do that check mark, and I figured it out. Don't get too comfortable talking in the car, you know what I mean? I got way too comfortable, man. He actually looked like he got pissed off at me a little bit. He did. But at first it's like, oh, man. Takes a lot to scare me, and I'm like, I think you peed a little, but he wouldn't admit that shit. I smelt it. Come on now, you got a grown-ass man in the driver's seat, and it's leather seats at that. It don't take much. That shit don't soak in, then disperse. That shit runs on top, and I smelt it. I think he peed a little, It took a little bit to break the ice after that, after I get him back to the shop. First thing I want to do, I want to go tell the manager. I'm like, hey, man, I about killed this insurance adjuster. But alright, just to let y'all know, I figured it out, and I'm gonna stop it right here. Love y'all. I gotta go change. I gotta go charge my phone and my britches. Yeah.